The question is about awareness. When you are doing Taiji moves, you should have a focus and be aware of the focus. The practical method requires exactly the opposite. And if you want to be aware and focus on it, the so-called internalness of actions, Grandmaster Hong would physically kick you out of the school. And the method is that awareness is a result of certain actions. And so when you are forced to totally give up who you are, what you are doing, whether you are aware of it, whether you can see it, whether you can feel it, whether you believe in it, you have to get rid of all of those. Only do what is actual. So same as you asked. So if, let's say, if you can come over here, give me a point of reference and put your finger here. So if the requirement of this action is for my finger to touch your finger, the first thing is get rid of every thinking. Just touch it. And if you touch it every time, you are aware of it. If you think I'm aware of it, but I'm doing this, and this awareness is what actually destroys your ability to learn. And the people who always emphasize, emphasize the internalness, in the end, there is nothing internal, because you don't know what happens inside. But if I say my finger touches your finger, it's real. And in the future, when I do this, your finger is not there. And I imagine a finger and I'm there. And although you don't know what I'm doing, but the action is real. It came from practice of something real. So the practical method means to bite into an apple. And what it means is, because you don't know what Taiji is, and you don't know what Taiji actions feel like, it's not necessary to imagine it. It's not necessary to listen to any theory. So same as when people tell you what apple tastes like, don't listen to it. Only ask one question. Please give me an apple. Once you hold an apple, bite into it, after that, you also only do one thing. Do not listen to anybody else. Because after you taste the apple, there's no need to listen to your friend. There's no need to get into an argument because you already tasted it. So it's very, very important. The practical method requires that we give you the initial understanding. And that's why we always talk about foundation. So if you're like this here, your feet are on the floor, you already know what it feels like. Do not listen to anything else. Do not believe your foot is going to do anything else. For example, one of the things people talk about is that your foot pushes 3 feet down into the ground. We do not allow that thinking, because it's not going down 3 feet under the ground, and that imagination makes you crazy. That's all it does.